Well, Lady May got a whole new attitude and a new lease on life, honey. Woo! And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag in all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Greenleaf. This is season 3, episode 4. Like I said, Lady May got a whole new lease on life. You understand? Lady May takes her little self on to go see Maxine Patterson, baby. She goes up to DC, I believe is where Maxine was. And she goes and talks to her girlfriend, and she tells her, I want to go back in time. And I want to go back to school, to divinity school. I want to get my degree, and I want to go ahead and I want to start my own church, because I've realized through all of this mess and turmoil I got going on that you were right all along. My destiny was not to be first lady. My destiny was actually to have my own church and my own flock. And she told her, May, no, baby, I've seen this happen way too many times. And here we go. We're hearing this again. The bishop gets rid of the first lady, and the first lady is shunned, and nobody pays her any attention. She said, you don't allow him to get rid of you, darling. You get rid of him. You go ahead and take over, man. You don't need a new church. You got a perfectly good one. You put him out, and you let him go try to start over. You don't start over. You take everything from up underneath him. I said, oh, my. So May ends up coming back. She returns back to the mansion. It's right in the midst of them planning on this it's the bishop's round table. It's a thank you party, and Corinna's doing everything for the most part, getting everything together. And May, like I said, came back. She had a whole new lease on life, baby. She comes into the party. She's like, oh, she's happy for change, and she wants everything to go really well. Well, let me tell you, at this party, everything was doing everything but going well. There was drama all around this party. Okay. She's getting ready to get herself dressed and all that. This guy named Percy Lee shows up. Come find out, Percy Lee actually introduced the bishop and May to each other. Then she finds out that Jacob and their kids and Carissa's actually been invited to come to the party as well. And the whole party was really just to schmooze and to butter up Clara so they can get this $2 million check off of Clara. Okay, so May pulls Bishop to the side and tells him, I see what you're doing here. I do. I don't know who invited Percy. I guess that was you. And then Carissa and Jacob and all of this. You're making this big front. Bishop, we're done. Stop what you're doing. Stop trying to make everything nostalgic and all of that and trying to bring the we're done. We're done. Anyway, so Bishop was looking real stupid. He's like, he don't believe that's going to happen, but okay. Next thing you know, Kevin and Aaron shows up at the party. And Gigi intercepts them. And they're like, where's Charity? Where's the baby? This, that, and the other. So Gigi's trying to deal with them, and she's like, let's go. Just come with me. She pulls them to a room. She says, let's go. We're going to call Charity. Charity's on tour. He's like, Charity's not on tour. I talked to Jabari. She's not on the tour. She's somewhere, and she has Nathan with her. Gigi calls Charity. Charity answers the phone. She says, Charity, are you somewhere by a pool? She's like, well, where's Nathan? And she's like, don't try to act like I'm somebody that can't do what I need to do. He's with the babysitter. They have nannies on staff here where I'm at. She said, but you said you were on tour, and Kevin's here, and he said, did he talk to Jabari, but you're not on the tour? She's like, oh, well, that boat has sailed. This, that, thing, and the other. So Kevin's like, let me speak to her. And baby, Kevin tried to get on the phone, honey, and Charity gave, hung up on him. He was like, that's it. I'm calling the police. That's it. So Gigi's like, please don't let him call the cops. Just give us a minute to get this straightened out. Aaron tells Gigi, I can't do anything about it. I'll try my best, but I can't control this. This is not my thing. Child Kevin walks on out and he looks at the bishop and rolls his eyes and walks on out. I said, oh, y'all gonna have a problem. Oh, or y'all gonna have a problem. And they did. Later on, we actually see it's like the next day, we see Charity, baby. Charity is up here singing I Will Survive up in the midst of this hotel. It's like a hotel spa type of place. She's up, or I guess it's a resort, and she's singing for all these old ass people who are nobody, child, and crying and carrying on. And the cops came right in, baby, and grabbed the stroller and her, baby, and told her, "Are you Charity Greenleaf? Come with us, honey." They carted her ass right on off. I said, "Oh, Kevin, kidnapping, kidnapping." He told her he was going to do it. She wanted to play games, so oh well. Anyway, let's go back to the party. Carissa and Jacob. Carissa and Jacob are not seeing eye to eye when it comes to Miss Zora. Miss Zora is just running around there being, she's got an attitude. Now, Carissa is starting to have an attitude too. And her attitude is starting to fire back at Zora. Now, she's off of the try to protect Zora. She's like, I already told you I'm going to send your ass to a boot camp in Oregon. You keep on playing with me. I am not playing. She done made the plans. Jacob's like, please don't make threats that you're not going to keep. She says, oh, that's not a threat. I got it all planned out. Jacob was having a fit. So in somewhere in there, Lady May picked up on it the night of the party, and she ends up, Jacob tells Lady May what's going on. She told her, you bring her to me. Bring her to me. Let me take her for a little while, and I'll get it together. I said, ooh. And Jacob's like, okay, good, Mom, no problem. I said, well, how's that going to go with Carissa? Anyway, later on, they get at the party. Zora ends up getting into it with Sophia. Zora's up there online on Sophia's computer talking to old boy, Isaiah. In the meantime, between times, Sophia's outside with her boyfriend in the car, kissing and carrying on. He didn't try to put his hand up her skirt. She tells him no. He got mad and gonna go home. She comes back upstairs to talk to Zora. Zora starts getting smart with her, and they're going back and forth. And she's like, "Why are you talking to him again?" And so she starts back in on her about Isaiah. Honey, that Zora got the going back and forth with Sophia and told her she got her head, you always got your head stuck so far up your ass, this, that, thing, and the other, and you're God's little bitch. This, that, and the other. And she said, what? She said, you say it again. Honey, and the two of them got to scrapping back and forth, and Carissa walked up on it and was like, what the heck is wrong with you two? She separated the two of them. And then she seen that Zora was talking to Isaiah on the computer, and she was like, you know what? This is the best. Honey, that Zora get to talking to Carissa going to say, I'm going to be 18, and I'm going to leave, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. She said, little girl, if you don't get your hand out of my face. And I said, girl, whoop her ass. Whoop her ass, honey. She need her ass whooped. She got her ass whooped by the wrong one. Isaiah don't need to whoop your ass. Carissa need to whoop your ass. And Sophia was about sick of her. Sophia was going to give it to her, baby. I said, uh-huh. So all of that went on. After that, again, the next day, we see Jacob and Carissa dropping Zora off to Lady May. And Zora's just a shady, and Lady May told her, you get over there and you give a proper goodbye to your mother and your father. I said, ooh, you with the right one now, baby. And Carissa, you can see in Carissa's face, she did not agree with that, but she's going along with Jacob. She wasn't trying to give her baby to Lady May because she know Lady May's all fucked up. But she turned her on over to her, and Lady May looked at her and said, oh, sweetie, it's going to be okay. She hugged Carissa. Carissa was like, I said, girl, what you needed to do was whoop her ass. Okay, so that's going on. Let's go back again. We're going to rewind back to the party. Child, again, up at the party, the bishop, he busts out. He going to make this speech. Now, he giving all of this, how much he loved May and all of this old mess and all that. And as it's going, he was really putting up the good front. Look over there, baby. And the bitch that was not invited showed up, honey, Miss Rochelle Cross. Baby, and May was evil. You hear me? Evil. Told Bishop, you better take care of it. Get her out of here. He goes over and talks to Rochelle. Next thing you know, him and Rochelle is going at it, baby. And she's telling him, you led me on. You know that I want you, this, that, thing, and the other. And all this, he told her, well, it's not going to happen, baby. You need to get on about my wife's house, honey. I'm trying to fix shit and you fucking up. And he basically was telling her to leave, honey, and she got mad, baby, and stormed on out of there. I said, left in the huff, honey. Walked right past Lady May and was looking just as tight. I said, ugh, May was giving her girl, bye, bitch. I was like, oh, this is too much here. Um, Another little situation here was May and Claire. Claire get ready to leave. Claire done got drunk, honey, and her granddaughter Corinne was walking her out. She's like, she's leaving. She says, all right, well, we will sit down again. Me, you, and Bishop will sit down again, Claire. Really soon, I hope. She gonna say, yeah, I think you and me and Bishop and my money people should sit down and have another chat, honey. I said, oh, and I said, something ain't right, honey. And that maid was looking so worried. I said, Claire looked like she about to backpedal a pussy pop, honey. Like she ain't trying to give you all her money. Last thing. Gigi the next day, honey, had a little visit from the head of the deacons board, honey. You know that little messy woman. She rolled up on her and told her, you know what, we may be asking you to step up as head pastor if your father can't get it together. Because the little article that came out, honey, about the church being um, investigated about that IRS stuff, honey. She told her, we may be asking you to step up. We want to know what you think about that. I said, oh, I said, it's going to be a mess. And of course, you know, they're going to blame Gigi as usual. But anyway, that was it. Greenleaf, honey. Greenleaf, getting deep. I'll talk to you guys next Wednesday. Later. Hey guys, before I let you go, I want you to go and subscribe to my other channel, which is Spillitboy TV. There's more programming that's going to be coming, more things that I'm going to be dropping that are actually going to be over on that side, and you don't want to miss out. So go over to Spillitboy TV, get yourself subscribed, click the notifications bell so you'll know whenever I drop something over on that side, and you will get it. You don't want to be missing out, y'all. Catch y'all later.